Hi, my name is Dan, and this is my channel, Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that are new, welcome, and for those of you that are returning viewers, welcome back. So, today is the daily forecast. Normally I do these live, but they are pre-taped this week because I am traveling during the Thanksgiving week. But today is the forecast for Thursday, the 27th, or I'm sorry, Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2019. So we're asking Spirit for the messages that most serve, our highest good for the collective. What we need to be made aware of energetically. What are we looking at? How should we hold ourselves in our world, in our space? Where should we place our focus? That sort of a thing. So if you're open to that, feel free to watch this video. This is considered to be or intended to be a timeless video. So if this video pops up in your feed and it's not the 27th of November, that's okay. This message may still be for you. Spirit can be opportunistic. Ways you can support the channel: please give me a like, share, a comment, or a subscribe. If you choose to subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I do go live. Normally these broadcasts are live every morning. You can also follow me on Instagram at Engelgeist333. I greatly appreciate that. And you can also look in the description, in the video description, for any information about private readings. Those are also available to you too. So let's look at what's going on for us for this Wednesday, the 27th. Oh, I'm sorry, not Wednesday the 27th. We're doing the 28th. Sorry. This is what happens when I pre-tape. So we're on Thursday the 28th. We already have Wednesday the 27th uploaded. So we're doing Thursday the 28th. Okay, Spirit, rewind, and please give me the cards for Thursday the 28th of November. Interesting. Oh, so today would be, if today's Thursday, the 28th, we're at Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, y'all, and look who's here, our friend the devil. Alright, so the devil's not necessarily a bad card. First off, I want to say, be careful how much turkey y'all eat today. Take it in moderation. If there's any booze at hand, if it's family gatherings, I would just say that when I look at this card, it makes me think of the fact that we want to be careful with how we choose our words today, what we choose to focus on today, where there might be old hurts, where there might be old harms. If any of those things come up today, be mindful of them. This is a major arcana card, so this to me feels like there's maybe a little bit of extra energy around this card or this day for us. We want to be centered in who we are, but we also don't want to focus too much on the negative or give credence to too much of the things that bother us. Does that make sense? So to me, when I look at this card, I don't necessarily always see the devil as a bad card. The devil is always a card that sort of brings about lessons. It's always the card that's sort of like similar to the Tower, where it sort of shows us what we need to see so that we can sort of free ourselves from it or become aware of what binds us, right? So to me, the devil wants us to sort of be, maybe stuck in a pattern, stuck in a rut, stuck in some emotions. And so today, with this holiday being present, it might be, even those of us that maybe aren't necessarily around family or friends or experiencing any outside sort of influences, maybe we're alone today and we're feeling sorry for ourselves, or we're feeling like we're, emotionally like wrapped up. The devil is here to show us that we need to sort of not combat it per se, but be aware of it and know that don't let it like sort of paint you into a corner. Don't let it sort of make you feel worse than you need to. You want to embrace the fact that you have your own strength and your own ability, but this card is definitely saying to me that stuff is up today. Like, there's stuff being shown to us that might be slightly uncomfortable or slightly, it might annoy us a little bit or aggravate us a little bit, but it's supposed to. It's meant to, so that we can find another way to relate to it, so that we can find another way to sort of heal it. So I'm feeling like my viewers have some issues around familial connections. Those issues are coming to the surface on this beautiful Thanksgiving day. Allow them to, right? This devil card is not a bad card. It's just like, what is it trying to show us? What is it trying to... those would be the questions I would be asking today. And then how do we choose to hold those lessons or those feelings that we're experiencing? You know, where do we choose to stay focused on the negative, or do we look at them, honor them, and sort of let them die, similar to this skull that we see in this card? Now, the next card is the World. And this is kind of, to me, similar to like this is an oracle deck, but when I think of this card, I look at it as if it is the world. I feel like everything is on offer today. We have an option. We have a choice of going two different routes, right? We can be bright and sort of centered and understand what's good in our world, in our life, what we need to be thankful for, and what we sort of, you know, like, to me, this rainbow looks like, rainbows are magical sort of things that everybody goes like, ooh and ah, and there's always a pot of gold at the end of them, right? Well, to me, it's like, if we really look at our world for the beauty that it is and where it's truly at, we can actually be um, uh, greatly surprised at all of the gifts that we do have. The devil wants us not to necessarily see those things, right? The devil wants us to sort of get caught up in the bullshit or get caught up in the emotionality of it all. Get caught up, and I'm not saying to not honor your emotions or feel them during this holiday, but do not like allow yourself to sort of focus on how they limit you, the negativity of them, the sadness of them, the depression of them. The holidays can be a tough season, right? They can be hard on us, just emotionally and mentally. So I feel like this World card is telling us to really focus on where our world is, where we fit in our world, and how beautiful our world actually is. Remember, this holiday, even if this devil card is present, this holiday is only um, one day out of the year, right? So tomorrow is a new day. If those of you feel like you're struggling or feeling like, you know, you're dealing with old family patterns that, you know, never served you or kind of annoyed you to begin with, that's okay. The annoyance is sort of showing you what you don't want. But really, we have an opportunity to sort of change our world and how we interact with them, or if we choose to interact with them at all, right? We can also choose to sort of not interact with them. But this rainbow really makes me feel like we do have this broad spectrum of color and energy and our own energy field that we can kind of protect and maintain and sort of shine from on this day, no matter what the given situation is, and enjoy it for what it is, right? See it as we want it to be, not kind of as others want it to be for us. Let's get out the grounding stone and see what the grounding stone is for today. The grounding stone is to dream, okay? So I would say this, the devil hates when we dream, because when we dream, like even the devil doesn't want me to stand this stone up. When we dream, we are open to positivity. When we dream, we are open to idealistic thinking. When we dream, we are open to a higher vibration. And so to me, this is a choice that we have today. We either choose to be stuck in the old patterns, the old ways, the old slumps, the things that sort of have maybe not served us. Maybe they've served us in the past, but they're no longer serving us today, I feel like, moving on. This World card says to me that there's new ways of looking at things, there's new ways of dealing with things, there's new ways of interacting with our situations that sort of open us up and allow us to dream. And if we want to stay focused on the positivity and the openness of that dream, we might actually open the doors to new relationships amongst our family members or our friends, or the things that maybe sort of bring us down during the holiday season, right? So the devil does not want us to be in the dream, right? And remember, the word this year or this week was the faith, right? On Sunday's reading, the underpinning energy of all of this was faith. So if we have the faith and we dare to dream, you know, we can create whole new worlds. worlds that sort of like this devil card doesn't want us to see. It wants us to maybe stay stuck. There's some old triggers, some old buttons, some old patterns that might come up today. Even if we're not around family, right? Maybe we're alone and feeling sorry for ourselves, or maybe we're, like, fuck this, I'm not going to go meet anybody, I'm staying home and Netflix and chilling by myself. Whatever it is that we do, let's look at those buttons today. Let's look at those patterns that maybe hold us back or keep us confined in some way, and then decide to dream our way out of that, right? What do we want for next year, if that's the case? Or how do we want to feel by Christmas when we have to do this all over again? Because we do have a second opportunity in December to sort of face this stuff. So that is your Thanksgiving Day read. Turkey, booze, all family, all that shit needs to be in moderation today, guys. I love you. Have a great holiday. I will be back on Sunday for the weekly live. Thank you for tuning in to my newbies, and thank you for staying with me for my old bees. Have a great day, you guys, and really have a wonderful holiday. If this resonated, give me a comment. Tell me, what worked or what didn't. And remember, if your family is getting on your nerves a little bit, this devil card is here to use it as a gift. Use it as they're just showing you where your buttons are so you can get rid of them. And that's what we want to do. Dare to dream, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.